Billy Holcomb will start off on the pole tonight. New pole sitter for the first time in a couple weeks. Typical will be outside of him. Henson racing inside at third. Sorry I did not get fourth and fifth in there. I think Death Before Dishonor up into that top five group. This is the bigger N250 from Texas. As you know, everything is bigger in Texas. At least that's what they say. See the non-car slowpoke racer going to make a debut out here in the Pro Series. Slowpoke trying to hold on to all the positions that he can. Henson right here in third. Big shout out to the Tuesday race, guys. We had Court Mob get his first win in the 51, so congratulations to him. Tuesday didn't get to have post-race interviews. So yeah, good on Cork in his first win. I believe second place went to Inaltown, and third went to Ed, though. And that was his first top three in the Pro-Am Series for Ed, so good on him. Congratulations to those three guys on Tuesday. Nonetheless, good pack racing up front here. Death Before Dishonor has got his nose up here. There is your Tuesday race winner, Court Mob, same car. Out here, maybe trying to get it done again. Sniper, right to this day, is the only driver to take the Tuesday and Thursday series in the same week. All right, Henson and Death Before Dishonor. Seems like there was some discrepancy there over that third place position. Oh, there goes Henson to the pits. Interesting. So one of his pit stops is already complete. Here comes another one down pit road with him. Big Ben already in there getting his service. Alex came down to get him some service. Also a Tuesday night racer. G-Dog still remains on track. So does Monkey Win. Smitty. Hollywood. Oh, Nascarillo on his debut. Blows the freaking Roush engine all to pieces. I'm sure Roush still makes those Ford engines. Alright, so here is the top three. They're getting kind of spacey. A couple of them going to pit. Think Typical is going to stay out. Billy pitting, I'm not sure. Death Before Dishonor, I believe, is pitting this lap. There goes Billy. Slow, Typical by. And Death Before Dishonor into the pit. Both look like they got in there real nice. Here comes a couple more. Look like the 9 and the 66. That would be Slowpoke and Dunlap. Typical, your leader, remains out on the track. And goes Typical down for his service. Henson with the earlier one of the pit stops. I think that he might, yeah, unfortunate, really, daggone engine just gave out like that. But on the bright side, you are now a viewer. So there you go. Race off pit road. It's got Death Before Dishonor up the track a little bit, but I think he collects it lead to Henson. You know, if he's looking for those stage points, that's something. If he's wanting the winning stage points, that's something, maybe a strategy he won't use later on. So there goes Typical to the inside on Billy after Henson cycles back to fourth. And it is Typical who leads the lap. Billy was the leader before the pits, and now Typical is the leader. And stage number 1 is going to go to Typical after Billy had a very strong case early on in stage number 1. Typical going to be on the point. Henson in third. Cork in fourth, going to jump down in front of Dunlap very quickly. Billy going to be left to the outside for this moment, and I think that's where he's going to be racing for most of this lap, is out there on the outside. That could be detrimental to being up here whenever these 2 pit stops take place later on in the race. They run up there, got the 10 a little bit of air. We'll see if he's able to draw back off door to door. He's going to sneak right in there back into 4th place. Tuesday winner Quirk Mob up to 3rd. Stage 2 restart right here from Texas. Destroy the sights and sounds and see if anybody wrecks. Oh no, I've seen some issues. Dangerous situation there for that 5. That looked scary. Henson hanging on to second like it's $1 million. Oh, until he got up the track there a little bit. Billy, I think, gracious enough to let him back down. Top 3 lining back out. Slowpoke Racer goes up to the outside. It's going to allow Cork Mob and 2 others to go down to the inside. I believe Hollywood finally has found his way up here to the front of the pack. As he's making the move on the inside on the 9 of Slowpoke Racer back here, your top 5, top 7, rather, very close. The rest of the top 10 not far off one another back there. Door-to-door racing for the lead. Henson takes the lead for a brief moment. Coming out of 4, a very deadly turn for some drivers. Everybody hangs on to it. Henson going to lead a lap. Got Billy pushing hard on his rear end. Death before dishonor. And Cork Mob top. Oh, we got a couple up. Break around. Cork Mob and Hollywood. Death before dishonor. We have a wreck. And that's going to bring out the caution. And the lead goes to Billy. Got Henson on his outside. Typical trying to close up third here. Slowpoke Racer trying to get down in front of Dunlap, who is the rounder upper of the top 5. Alex tries to find a hole back there. Big Ben closes the door quickly. Death before dishonor tight on his rear back there. It's the battle for 5th or so. Couple guys getting hung up to the outside. Billy going to be racing the outside once again. So will Henson join him this time. Dunlap moved up the track. Big Ben moves into 4th. Could have a big problem right here coming out of 4. Absolutely phenomenal racing. Three wide back here in the pack. Door to door. One Cork gets bumped down. Oh, we got a few off track. Oh, it could be a big one. Oh, yeah, 18. Henson's around. He gets plowed in the rear end. Billy going to try it again on the point. Typical to his outside this time. Slowpoke Racer in 3rd. Henson was a part of that crash. That put him way back while Big Ben takes over 4th. Alex now in 5th on this restart. And, yeah, cautions breed cautions, and we'll see how this works out. Get some tight racing at a track like Texas. A couple tricky turns. Some people can attack 3 and 4 full throttle. Some drivers not so much. Slowpoke Racer sticks his nose up here, says, I want to lead a lap. Nine's up here looking to do so, and it was close, but I think the Nine got him a lead lap in there. Good job, Slowpoke Racer. And it is still door to door, 2 lanes wide here in stage number 2. Billy down to the inside on Slowpoke, and he's going to try. He's going to try to hang in there at 3rd. That is some good tight racing out of these fellas. Some sure dicey stuff coming down that back stretch off of 2. Hollywood finds himself, he was in the first accident, finds himself in 3rd now. Too bad he qualified all the way back here. We gotta go chasing for him. Cork Mob going to find himself on the inside. I don't think Hollywood gave him the room. Cork Mob goes up the track. Death Before Dishonor able to avoid him. That's going to kind of spread those guys apart back there. And getting shifty coming down the back stretch. Cork trying to hang on to his positioning. And, yeah, he's fighting for everything out there on the outside, but he's just going to draw it nearly 4 wide back here. Absolutely insane back here. Henson desperately trying to fight his way back up the field. Has a great car, and he's having to fight all the way back through the field here. As you can see, he makes a move on the inside of the 96. Unfortunately, it's going to allow Slowpoke, Dunlap, Big Ben, and G-Dog probably all to pass the 96. One loose down to the inside, coming off of 4. Hollywood to the inside on Typical. I think Typical got some wall. So he's going to move back to 3rd, and he's going to be at threat of being a part of that mosh pit of stock cars behind him. You see Henson still trying to make work of all these guys as he works up through the field. Death Before Dishonor pushed out of that line to the outside. Cork Mob holding up Henson a little bit here as he is fighting for that 4th spot. He's been hanging on to it for some laps now. Henson looking to the inside. Oh, Typical going to try to stick his nose below on the quarter panel of the 14. And he's going to make the pass here in 1 and 2. Hollywood snaps it back to attention quite quickly. And basically him and Typical just trade spots right through there. Typical on a hot one, possibly looking to stick his nose inside the quarter panel of the 10 coming up in a lap or so. Oh, pits. Okay. Man, I was about to get my, oh my God, they wrecked voice out. But all good. Just some pits. Alright. 19 was the leader whenever he went around. He is now on pit road. We'll see who passes him for the lead whenever they all get back around here. A few guys still have not pit. Some guys pit earlier. 19's still their leader at the moment. Still waiting on that cycle around. Could be a big move here by the 19. Here they come. So is that Hollywood? Did he get all the way out ahead of these guys? It is. It's Hollywood. I sound so surprised. So there's your leader. Stage 1 to Typical. Stage 2 to the 10. We're going to let it happen right here. Billy on the point with Typical out next to him. Death for Dishonor taking over. Third. Let's go. Ruthless. Restart. Stage 3 at Texas. Slowpoke Racer to the lead. Hollywood stuck out on the outside. We just got kind of weird out there. Henson going to go in early again. I don't know if I agree with this move. Don't know if I can agree with that after what we learned earlier on in the race. Don't know that 9, he's been getting loose down this backstretch. We'll see if that was a pit signal for him. Could have been. Everybody got high around him. And that will be a pit for the 9. Henson in there. Typical. Still on track. Hollywood, your leader. Followed by Billy in the 10. Billy been a good, strong competitor here in the Ruthless Racing Pro Series since he's been here. In his first 2 races, he was in the top 3. Little touch there, maybe. Got the 14 off the wall. Don't think the 10 or the 2 are going to be pitting this time. Maybe the 14 was just going to pit this time. Oh, all these guys are going to pit. Hollywood goes off the... Don't know if he got in there good or not. Henson back on track. This will provide the lead for him, I believe. If he got in cleanly on his pit stop. He'll be gaining a lap back right here. I don't think. It's gonna be too close for him, I think. Got Slowpoke Racer coming out right now. Henson could be passing him for a lot of time. Good racing here, though. And that is Henson, who is now taking over the lead. And they've caught him off the pit cycle. Billy goes down to the inside. Turn number 1. Will Typical follow? He kind of plays middle air once again. Typical good at that. Goes down to the low side on exit. Pushes Henson back out to the outside. Follows in behind Henson. Henson goes back to the lead, and then Typical makes a couple moves, and he goes to the lead. And now Henson looking to bounce all the way back to third. And there you go. That'll be your Texas Bigger End 250 winner. The 2 of Typical.